This is a refractometer. This is a particle size analyzer. These are a bunch of other complicated tools used to test coffee. And this guy, he's an expert on how it all works.
Hi, my name's Stefan. I've been with Starbucks for about 13 years. I'm an engineer on the team, and I've been focused on brewed coffee and espresso for all 13 years. If you guys want to come inside, let's go.
This is state-of-the-art coffee brewing equipment, some of which Stefan helped develop just for Starbucks.
Nice, it's nutty, it's sweet.
When it comes to coffee, Stefan doesn't mess around.
Every cup of coffee that we develop out of this space has been vetted by our coffee department as well as ourselves. It's the fact that we have all these specialists in one place that allows us to not only unlock the potential of our coffee, it's also to create standards that we can share globally.
So, how exactly do all of these specialists make sure Starbucks coffee is always just right?
To unlock the potential of our coffee, you have to deliver on the 4 fundamentals. You've got water, proportion, freshness, and grind. Coffee is 98% water, so your water quality is key. So this is John Brockman, our water specialist here at Starbucks.
The system that produces the water is actually a lot different from store to store. We actually will go out to every site and do a water test that will test all the different chemistry parameters. So every Starbucks store has a customized water system for the water that actually comes in from the city so that we get the best tasting coffee.
Wow, a customized water system for every store, and that's only the beginning.
Grinding and particle size distribution has a huge influence on flavor in cup. That's why we chose a high-end grinder for our stores that really slices the coffee in a way that gets you a very clean particle size distribution. If I set this to setting 7, that should get us 925 microns. So we're going to test that actually on the particle size analyzer that's next door.
925 microns on the particle size analyzer. Got it. Or at least we're getting the gist of it. The size of the grind makes a real difference.
This is our laser particle size analyzer. So this guy actually is a laser, which lasers are cool, and it measures the particulate size of our ground coffee. What that allows us to do is actually translate our standards globally between our roasting plants as well as other manufacturers that we may work with. Proportion is really around your coffee to water ratio. So it's about how much ground coffee you put in and how much water you add to that, and then your concentration of flavor once it gets into the cup of coffee. This is a refractometer, and what it does is it measures the total dissolved solids in coffee. And what that will tell you is your concentration of flavor compounds, and will also help you determine whether you've achieved the desired amount of extraction, which is right around 18 to 22%. With these readings here, we're getting approximately 19% extraction.
Okay, we've got water quality, grind, and proportion, which leaves one more fundamental, and it's a big one: freshness.
This bag actually has a flavor lock seal on it. So basically just a one-way valve, which traps all the aromas and carbon dioxide in it. So we can pack it at peak of freshness. We're extending the shelf life basically from 14 days whole bean to 9 months.
Keeping on top of the 4 fundamentals means you can be sure you're serving the best coffee possible, no matter where you are, from Shanghai to Chicago.
Starbucks' place in the coffee industry is large, it's big, it's massive. So we have a big impact on the value chain of coffee. And for me to be able to contribute to that in some small way, in a positive way, is really meaningful.